No. Tack. No Vada. No Vada Canterbury. No tack. No communism. Cameras and whatsoever. No. Okay. Okay. Poland good. Adam. Other. No. Liar. Cheat. Okay. I can speak quite well. I just not talking like any other above because if there's one thing in one hand, there's another hand like a man trying to get something off the ground. So I can't lie too much more. My nose will keep growing on me. It's not cancerous, don't worry. I broke it once. Metal pole. Put over. Metal pole. I bet you still there. I should get a picture of this pole. I was like 3 years old, 4 years old. Yeah, Chris Gregor, I know. It's a sign. Wow. You do this balances here because you attack this way. You need to be stronger than that and be smarter. You get to take out your anger on the rest of the world. Simply from what I hear, it was an accident, and accidents do happen. It's hard to understand how painful that is for you because I've never gone through it. Okay, so whatever that means you do, those evil men, you don't have to listen to them. If you're young, you're in your 30s, you're not doing things in any fashion, you've embarrassed somebody, and somebody cares about you, and it's bad names. Cares about you, I feel that, but I don't know personally. That's your guys' area of expertise. You guys need to build in your own person there. See what used to work for me for a little bit of time in the 2000s. It was a short period of time, maybe a year or two. And he went somebody else's way, and that man has passed away. And that's because I don't know why. So it's not my business again. I'll look into it further. That means I'm like a hun. I'm like a hun. I know Polish and Canadian by descent. Nobody needs to know. I raised Tuesday. I need to change. Get a shower in me. I'm busy. I slept for a couple hours, so I need good to go for the day. I wrote something on Facebook. Some can see it on one of my Facebook, so they can see it on another one. The one's from me at graduation, others from me recently at 2255 ETC Highway, middle suite. I lived in the top suite. I know I lived there because there's a door that was opened by me with a crowbar. Two officers, lawmen, and they knocked on the door. And while the door it was open. And I just said to him, it was my own blood. I broke into my own place. No problem, because I did. Yeah, simply forgot my keys the night before. It was the 10th anniversary of my brother dying. It's about 10 years ago now. The night before, I was October 21st, it's been about 10 years. I was scaring people. I don't remember happening. Like there was drugs by chasing out. Must have drugged me and I got too drunk. I can't remember. I know Michael was there. He's a good man. I can't remember what happened. He tried fighting a man in steroids or something, another man. I can't remember. But we walked in and jammed me. That's enough for him though. He had free rent and he had it on, and Graham Porter had it all set. Free rent. He didn't have to pay rent. All you had to do was be a buddy, but that was too good for him. It's too good for him. He couldn't do that. I think he's bedrock brigade. He's not. It's for the old birds, 80 plus club, and it's not for you. Yeah. Graham Porter. So everything you heard and see from me, Jason and I have. This is just him and Jason and I watch this. Nobody else. He's probably skipping work today. Where's he supposed to go? Where's that work? He doesn't hate, and he hates his job. He could live at home with his mom and just help plow the fucking driveway and be off for the winter. Take some time. Take care of your mother. You don't even have to call me. I leave that up to him. He's simply Ernest. He's grandson. He's stubborn. Ernest was stubborn. I never met him, but I could tell. He wasn't a racist. He just liked the humor. He's going to have 45 and 5. Now he's simply him. So skinheads are the neo-Nazis. So he loves rap music. Doesn't sound like him. So they allow him to listen to that. He's not in with them at all. I get this suspicion he might be. But it's a great picture of me and him on Facebook. If you've seen it, if you've gone on my Facebook, if he has Facebook anymore, somebody put some generations don't. I always do. I know Ronald doesn't have any Facebook. Which one? Ronald Steve does. He's on Harley. This is when they brainwashed him, or he just didn't want to stay at the scene. Well, somebody put a few of that. She says something suspicious on that page. To me, I know the blue house there. You can see it if you look over the bridge a certain way. Trees are there. Clever spot to build it. Water intake. What are they doing there? Interesting. A couple of attack dogs were there to get me, and they didn't attack me. They must know the smell of an alpha. I'm a human being. You're an alpha. We don't alpha each other. About that attack dog, one had a vest on. I thought it was a cop dog. I said, hey, anyone there? I didn't get nervous. Hey, is anyone there? I think the doggy barked at me before we got close. One of them came around the other side, and the other one came this way. They're pinching me in, but I got a rock. Like a fucking caveman. Yeah, I'm just glad I was out there. I forgot my pocket. Somebody had stolen it from me and my flashlight. So I swam along the beach, and well, I just simply got foxed. And they didn't attack. He didn't, big dog. I know the big dog. He's there. I've seen this track. It was a lot bigger than the small one. And there was no police because the police they would have made themselves known. I know that. So I knew I wasn't facing the police. So I just acted the cards right, and the dogs didn't attack me. I just simply went under the bridge there, came up in my own. And I don't know who owns that. It was a vacation house. It was only when he's in town. He hasn't been in town in 30 fucking years probably. That's because she took care of the place. I said, wow. Because he's in your guys' circle of trust, not mine. You simply wanted to use him. But would you give Ron Boucher's stepson back? Or that's all gone now for what happened to Ron's brother, Robin. And his brother back east would probably want to know that too. And I don't know. I just found out. I met him once. Thought he was having a bad acid trip, and me and Nathan were having a good acid trip. Nathan, oh, different. This was only one time that I did acid. I did it one other time with the kids in Melbourne, right? And Ashley Matthews. And I only did it twice. I was in an ecstasy pill in the early 2000s, which we didn't know was in there. It was no good, no good pill. And it's not that bad that night. We all got along that night, the three of us. I was with a couple different inmates in my business, but well, I don't like acid, I don't like it all, but there's one thing we men all had in common when they were in the 70s. They all did a lot of acid block. They all living in different lives. Well, like a different man might go like this. You put in the shower and shave. I have stuff here to do that. I think I'm writing a lot of money because I'm simply being on a disability check. Because I say she can be a couple more weeks of vacation. I think Interior House will make a decision. It's a good doctor, I call her. She's a doctor to me. That's what she is. And hopefully she makes a good decision, a right decision that favors me. She can make whatever decision she pleases because she's a doctor. I would never get involved with that. This is a man named Chris. There are two Chris's that are getting involved. They should not. It's a woman's decision probably right down the line. And the man that working in Interior House probably is sick as a fucking house angels. If there's any in there, you can try to counterinsurgents. And it's too much American problems now. They're here after the gold. And hopefully they make an unbiased decision on my mental health. Because I've been through it anyway as far as mental health. And whether it was drug or not, I've still been through it anyway. I have. So, no proof of drugging because they're probably not pharmaceutical made at all. They're laboratory made and it's off away from pharmaceutical and they're laboratory grade, is my guess. And they're probably psychotropic that are in my body, something in my mouth. Okay. Andy? Andy? Hello? Dun, 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 dun. It's my birthday. I'm older than I look. The bulls are not on parade. They can simply kiss my keister because I'm not one of them. And they gotta go into work if their morale's better these days. Well, good. Hopefully they don't chase me down with a rabid dog. He was snarling at me and I swear he wanted to bite me in the cat. I was scared. No, I wasn't. I'm just kidding. I'm scared for Squally. That's what Harold Hayden called him because he always used to tattle on me. And him and Preston are buddy now, are they? They must be the new power couple out there in Kelowna. Ooh, Kelowna, the powerful place where they keep all the cotton candy. Because out here in Kamloops, we keep power, and that's called the railways, and it's called the Suncor Energy Terminal, and that's called the highway systems that run through here, the shipping that comes through here. That's called Highland Valley and New Gold. That's called the logging industry, and that's called Interior Health. They're wonderful people, and I have nothing to do with any of those industries. I'm simply a small bag dope dealer. So don't be telling me about a copper, because simply put, I practice on my accents. I'm getting good at content creation. I have a long neck. I'm not a giraffe. I'm not a goddamn Komodo dragon. Saber-tooth. I like to play cops and robbers. And nobody messes with that. Nobody. And that goes without saying. Nobody messes with Andy Sherman. Nobody. So if it was him, oh my God. He only have a 300-yard shot to worry about when he walked over there. So nuts are on the table, man. Was it Christopher? Or was it a man that's out of jail? Simply put, Auntie Cheryl's got nothing to do with it anymore. She's a wonderful woman. She doesn't have to relive it. I'm curious to know the truth, but I haven't spoken to her about it yet. Soon.
None of your business. I don't like brushing them because Brittany says it looks better when they're unbrushed. That's what she told me in grade school. She said she likes men who don't brush their teeth and have blonde, gray, black facial hair and blonde hair. It's turning gray. They're turning gray because I can't track Chris down. But I simply know he took a laptop. I know it was him. He's gonna fear me when he meets me. He's not in shape and I'm ready for a fight. We'll go old school. Bare knuckle boxing. No wrestling. Let's see if he can fight. Nobody wants to go me like that. Maybe a big tall man, but he got me with gloves on. Because I didn't know how to fight yet. I fight now better. But we're buddies. There'll be no reason for it. going hunting. Hunting for a kangaroo with my knife. And I'm simply, everyone should know I'm stable and I'm in Canada and I'm going to go hunting for a kangaroo. I'm just being silly. I wish nothing but the best. And Allah Akbar refers to somebody else's religion. I'm not a Muslim. I think Carson is a Muslim now. I think he would say this if he was two hearts in that. I never noticed that. What do you know? I like that. I'm not a heart type fella. Who knows? Hearts, those are hearts. Those are hearts of these are hearts too, but this is from a card table. Difference. Cards. Hearts from a card table. It's from Montana. It's precious to me. Maybe they're real, maybe there isn't. They aren't. I haven't had them checked. You can get pretty. It looks pretty good. It's pretty good paper good. It works. I haven't fixed it. I'm gonna get into making jewelry. I've pulled a business license. I'm going to make jewelry. It'll be for sale on the internet. But it'll be like designer stuff, but nothing too fancy. Because it'll be on Mima's website, and we're in the workings of designing it. She has lots of crafts she's wanting to sell. We're gonna make it. She's gonna make. I'm gonna take a small little piece for running the website. She's gonna take the rest of the money. Nothing too expensive. Because simply put, it's me, Ma, and I owe her a favor for putting me on the system. So I'm in the system genetically. There's only one Cody Hayden, though. Everybody knows it. Christopher Greatwater, what the fuck are you doing with my good name? What did you do to Montana and Sid Ev that you think you're gonna get away with without me coming down on ya? I know things that you don't. I know how you operate. I've been tracking you. Just because you called me on the Facebook a few months ago and I didn't pick it up doesn't mean you get to delete your account and block me. You pick up your fucking phone, you goddamn scallywagon. No good. Or else forever hold your fucking tongue. See what happens. I got better ties to things than you do. People are sick of you already. And you're trying to do something for Valid that doesn't fucking work in this country. It never fucking will. Period. He's not allowed to sell anything. He's got a business. He's got property. He's got assets. He's got money. He never had to sell a fucking thing in his life. He could have asked Mom for money, and he could have asked. And he asked. Once he said, that's what he got his go money for. Go. Well, he shouldn't have done that. Valdick is a no good. A no fucking good. I know that in my heart. If it was up to me, he'd already be shipped back to fucking Russia. Back to the gulag. Simply do his time in Russia. As other men that are still trying to make a better Russia. From being in jail even, and want a better Russia. And then simply put, the Ukrainians, well, they're the Ukrainians, and that's where Granny Trolls came from. It's like me and the East Indians, or the men from India. Great uncle Johnny, he's a Canadian. I think he is Canadian. Maybe he was born in India. I don't know. I never asked him. But he's simply a man of Indian descent from India. He's a good man, I know that. And he was my great uncle Shane's one of his best buddies, maybe even his best buddy. And him and my great auntie Pat, they found love after great uncle Shane passed. And great uncle Shane was a trucker. I know that because I was in his truck. I know that for a fact. I was there when he was a kid. One trip, I remember going on Highway 5A vividly as a young man. This was a great voyage for me. The voyage or a trip in the semi. And this before my dad was even trucking. I know that. It's the first semi I was ever in. I remember it because I enjoyed it. It's a nice ride. My mom might have snuck a beer, but great uncle Shane didn't. There's no fucking way. I was too young to say anything like that. He was a good man. He never drank behind the wheel. I know that for a fact. My mother might have snuck one though, but she was enjoying herself. I was just in the sleeper. I had to stand in the middle of the seat and look out. Oh. Most companies don't allow this anymore, but some might sneak the lad in their truck once in a blue moon. I'm sure it's happened since. Maybe I'm the only one since. Maybe. I don't know. I can't. You can't see him when you're in the car and if there's a lad in there or not. I took a couple rides in my dad's buyer's truck. One time, South Surrey, I was going to get a line going down there with a Tempo. And the Tempo was a beautiful car. And this is a different Tempo. Was it the Tempo or the Mercury? Or the I don't know. I had one that died in South Vancouver. I was going to sell it back to a tourist. The fucking car was sabotaged immediately. That must have been the cameras chapter. And I was quick thinking, hey, they didn't want me making my ends in South Surrey. South Vancouver. I would have done just fine. Because everybody down there knows Bindi and Brett were in cahoots. And they were. Bindi was a lot older, but he was younger. Brett made it about 5 years later than him. He was only about 16 when he would have been out robbing. He was in juvie. He would have been a big player then. One of the biggest South Asian or Hindi kind of gangsters there has been ever down there. And it's true. Some of them are, they're doing well, but not quite like Bindi did. He did it differently because he was on the old school rap, the good stuff. But he didn't. Well, it's not good stuff, I guess, because he was ruthless. But he was only ruthless to men that, fucked with him. And that was like Brett. I think he just wanted to kill his dad, his real dad, Mike. Well, his real dad was Guy, but his biological dad was Mike Graham. I think he just wanted to kill him so bad he found vengeance and violence with anybody else. That was horrible, horrible to him. I never talked about it much, but I got the sense from him just being an adult now. What you do to Chrissy that you can't talk about? Go to your fucking therapist. You and him from Hawaii. Go see a fucking therapist and keep us out of it. She's your daughter now. She's yours. Have her. Still stepdaughter to somebody else. So you know. Must have slept on it. Could have slept through it. He's now wondering how. Hey. Lads. Must be the nephews. Her nephews, obviously. Blood. It happens. Happened to me a few times. Chrissy can remember a time when I cut my hand with a lid on a can trying to figure out if you were Jimmy. Paolo was ripping me off. The Paolo was too sissy, too upset about me tapping him out last year. That's the bean that comes out of my nose. Am I still infected? Maybe a little. Maybe get that out. Other tooth hole. Oh shit, yes I do. Protruding through the skin almost. Okay, no man about that. That's the house first. That's why the sickness I had maybe that's why I'm infected in the jawline. It was a slow range. Only oh, right. I just moisturize my face. The first time I've done that in ages, it feels good. I don't allow myself such luxuries. So it is a luxury. No, I don't allow it. I don't even drink water. I haven't drank water yet. Days. From Montana. It's Cody, Montana. Cody, Montana. Montana, Cody. And I don't really not love her. I love her very much, but she doesn't drink water just because she's stubborn. Because she thinks she's like, not important to me. She's important to me. She's invited to Christmas dinner. She's welcome. Always with me there. She may not be able to be there by herself now because she has a strange man over there. I don't know who it was. Who better not have been actually Keith Jackson. Couldn't dare do that after he did something to you. He put that on Facebook that it was him. You shouldn't have had anybody over there, Montana. You didn't have the right to. You should have asked my mom and dad to have someone else over there. Come on to pick you up. You wanted to rub it in my face. Is that your other half talking to you? Simply a woman that says you may get put in a will. You're not even related. She's lying to you. You were raised a different way. You were raised Powell, Roberts, and not a Robertson. Different. There's one man that we don't know, we don't want to know. He's gone vile. Jason R. He's a fish. That's all he gets. Let's forget his name. And Owen Thompson was my friend, my dear friend. He was in my life my whole life. Literally, my whole life. Just as and Cheryl has been there my whole life. I lived under her for 13 months. She never suspected a goddamn thing from me. Except I was snorting a lot of cocaine down there. Larry just got jealous. I snorted whole ounces and always cut coke when I was doing it. And I worked a job too for a short period of time and I hated it. I hated that job. I don't work 9 to 5 because I'm not cut for it. I'm not cut over it. Never was. It's a difficult thing to do and I can't do it. No fucking way. I gotta go live homeless myself. I did do that this summer. But everybody must keep their jobs because some people love their work. They love the people they work with and it's alright to love work. It's okay to be a criminal and get to work and get rid of your criminal past too. If you have no record, policing is great. It's something to do. People like that job. Once you get in there and get past the greenhorn stage, I'm sure it's great. Green behind the ears. And I'm not green behind the ears and I'm not a fucking undercover. And I don't really like the police that much. Because I'm a criminal and I play cops and robbers. I never robbed a cop, but I'll get me a pair of shoes from him one day. One day. I'll get me a pair of shoes from him. I'm closing in. And he knows it. Take my fucking shoes. Twice. First time was understandable. The second time was just to be an asshole. And well, some things are riddled in fact and folklore. Well, I'll have my vengeance one day or another, and I won't steal it from a goddamn detachment, that's for sure. They don't take their shoes off when they change. I've never been in there. How would I have? Through the garage door, out the back. Not without supervision. Well, whether they like it or not, Hayden's a nice sounding name, and it's a good name, and it's a fine name. There's other Haydens. I seen a Jocko podcast once with a Hayden on there, and he was a vet. And he was a veteran of a different war than my cousin Gates was. Cousin Mr. Gates, I guess it was. He was a veteran of the Afghanistan war. That's what I knew. That's what I knew. That's what I thought. That's all I know. Because I told myself that's what it was. My mom and dad, or my mother told me about the man that did 2 or 3 tours. I figured it was Iraq, Afghanistan. That's what I figured. I guess maybe I was right. Maybe I was wrong. I haven't met the man on the stateside. This is a different Hayden. I know in the phone book there were 6 or 7 different Hayden families in town. In Kamloops, when the phone books were around, did anybody have a phone book? Did they even exist anymore? Because that would be an interesting thing. It's a lot of paper. And she turned the paper money into plastic. Is it recycled? Where do they get that goddamn money from? It's probably excess waste plastic. She's a smart woman. And where did all the old bills go? The old bird. She probably kept them all for herself. Heisted them. I don't know that for a fact. I know she was up to something. She's the most powerful woman this planet's ever seen by a long shot, I think. It would be power grabbing As if from her power for 10,000 fucking years. So I wouldn't get too overzealous. Any bikers even set. There's been a trip line set on her funeral day in 2022 by me. There's two. Why? Don't ask a Chinese lady because they won't tell you. She was simply a marvelous woman. I enjoyed that day as a knight sends off a queen. That was an amazing woman too. She did me no wrong, ever. She taught me lessons. It was my own business. I simply put nothing on the line for her because I never put my life on the line for her. I never did. I was never in a bad spot once. Well, totally young. It wasn't something she would ever accept it from me, and I did it secretly. She may not have even known of it. It's called possession in a sea pick. She was just looking through it as a sea pick. Well, possession only. It's not so bad. It's hash. Who gets caught for hash in BC? There's a scale there just so I could not get ripped off by the locals, and they did anyways. Don Campbell would have known that. But tell me about it. But then he asked me for half my money back. This is when I went to Chris Thompson for the next charge. And I went back to Don Campbell eventually, but I wasn't sure why he asked me. It was in the court films, the court cameras. He got me money back. He didn't get the scale back, but he wanted half the money. This I couldn't believe. I was young then. I would have given him half the money now. But simply put, it's not here. I'm simply put Chris Larson. You wanted to talk about something, or do you want to be shit for something else? You told me something. I can't tell you if it's true or not. You're a liar, and you put me detained. You had me detained over nothing because I didn't even yell at you. I said, Kyle is not your brother. Your sister Brittany is your sister. You forget about her. There's something on your ass cheek. Did you show your dad that yet? Is that a proud thing or not a proud thing? They did it to make you look like an idiot, Chris. You're not even a racist. Be a good dad and get off that fucking crack rock. Different Chris. Simply put, what a summer. The young man who I ran with had me detained. I didn't even run with him. You just call the cops. And that's Brian they do for a form of organized crime. Just call the cops on him for anything. Why are you standing up on that ledge, Chris? Can you yell for me? Who the fuck are you to yell for me? He can do that himself. He tried in real estate. Human beings don't operate on the program. Maybe in the real estate sector, there's probably 1,000 men who are just sleeping in like nothing. And it's his portfolio and all that in the real estate. There's 1,000 men after that that are awake, and more after that who's awake. So easy as cameras keep you. You just throw his money around. Just spend it. Go ahead. I don't do business on the North Shore. I'm on the South Shore right now. I'm in Vito's old house. I broke in and I have a little small room in the basement. Nobody even knows I'm there. I dug a hole from across the street on the hillside. That's where I stay. It's a green screen. And I didn't break in. And I got love and cameras looking knocking the door and closing. And if I was ever on the run, people would probably, if we just said it was okay, they would hide me out of care and decency now that they know the truth. And maybe get into disability. I'm stable. I've been to Colony Farms, 1 South, Hillside, and 4-6. But I'm stable and I'm fine. There's been no problem. And I've been okay. It's been a frame up. But it says 0 for me, so I don't know who's watching. When the Queen was alive in 2020, when I made those videos, he raped a woman directly. That one would have caught the attention of anyone if she was watching. And the prize night we got on the air there was simply put, they wouldn't have missed that. And then I just myself and about daily life. As one does in an RV. One does many things in life. One simply lounging, watching movies, learning, reading, studying. And it says 0 for me. How many do you have? A 1? Well, how many does that add up to? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I don't control the internet. It's not up to me. I see internet with a capital I. I see nothing else. She really is precious. She doesn't care. She doesn't. She doesn't watch TV. She's on TV. Um, Maybe something Vancouver Rum, the Lululemons, to the man who created them. Excellent designs here. Very well. Really done. Vancouver. Just in the road, 3.5 hours away. It's busy. Go about my business. Simply put, what's my business, you may ask? None yet. None yet. The business. It's none yet. None yet. I'm a good man, one should know. I'm a little bit cryptic, like speaking tongues that aren't just English. I speak a little bit of Yank too. Yankees. Yankees. They're a good baseball club. And they play the footy ball pretty good too. Going hunting. This is for camouflage. I'm gonna go get that black bear with my knife. He doesn't get to do that to me, that big bear. That is not his territory. I've decided that hill is not his. And I'll fight him with a blade. He doesn't own that mountain. Not his fucking mountain. It ain't the hitman's mountain. It ain't my mountain. Until I kill him with a knife, then it'll be my mountain. Until then, me and that bear got an open dispute. I may never go in there with a gun again. Maybe I will. Maybe I've hiked that hill a few times without a gun. Maybe I did it since. Because I haven't been on the content creation the whole time. Other than sleeping on camera. I'm ready for it, Christopher. Anytime. Christopher. Office. Call me. 694 694 8893. I don't know. It'll be on for a short period of time. Once it goes off, I'll send a video off for good. You will be no longer my friend. I could feel it. It is good. Don't keep close. Security, look. I've been working. Small job. Somebody's can't even labor. It's not exactly what I wanted to do. It's for living with something. Pat's having a bad day. Too bad for him.